Costello, I'm Kelly Scoop. Thanks for joining us tonight. Baltimore continues to make national headlines. Protesters demanding answers, trying to figure out what happened to Freddie Gray.
There's passion, there's intensity, there's a devotion to the cause. We have a couple of people being arrested tonight, but it's not anarchy. ABC2's Catherine Hawley has been following the protests all week. She starts our live team coverage again tonight. Catherine, take me to the streets of Baltimore tonight. How are they?
Jamie, right now everything is peaceful. You can see behind me, it's just officers left out here at the Western Police District. But earlier, hundreds of demonstrators gathered at City Hall. They marched around downtown and then they walked all the way back here. But on the whole, it's been very peaceful. No massive property damage, no major injuries, and definitely not chaos. These people just want to know how 25-year-old Freddie Gray received a massive spinal injury while in police custody. The outrage lingers in West Baltimore. Protesters continue to take their message to the streets.
It's not about black, it's not about white, it's about authority. People abusing their authority. And up until that gets settled, we're going to always have a problem.
25-year-old Freddie Gray was arrested by police back on April 12th. His spine was nearly severed at the neck while in police custody. And a week later, he died from the injuries. People marching are frustrated with the lack of answers about what happened.
We have all walks of life here. We have all ages and all races. They're here for one reason, because they're upset that a young man is dead, and they have a right to be.
This is the 6th night in a row folks have rallied, and the police presence continues to grow. 2 people were arrested today, but the protests remain mostly peaceful. The NAACP says outside agitators are here trying to stir up emotions and escalate things.
But after they leave, this is still our city. We don't want a store burnt down. We don't want anybody throwing anything. The police are doing their job. We're over here doing our job, and we have the right to vent, and that's what everybody's doing.
A few streets over, the people inside this church are trying to vent and calm the explosive situation another way.
But there's a God who rules above, with hands of power and heart of love.
Local ministers hosted a community prayer vigil at Sharon Baptist Church.
Our city is in an epidemic of violence at every level.
Coming together to worship and pray, they want to help folks through this crisis, acknowledging the lack of trust and confidence in the BPD and elected officials.
It's nothing I can think that the police can do right now to get the trust of this community. That's something that's going to be worked on, and they have to earn that trust again.
And many people who have been out here protesting say they won't stop until someone is held responsible for Freddie Gray's death. They'll be out here again tomorrow, and on Saturday, a large demonstration is planned to stand up against police brutality. That's the latest out here live in West Baltimore. Catherine Hawley, ABC2 News.